Quilting is about precision and structure, but today that tradition has taken a whole new turn with a new rising generation of quilters. For this week's In Focus, Sarah Madison talks to an artist who paints with fabric.
I don't know what I would do without fabric.
Carla Overland has been sewing for 35 years. But it wasn't until 10 years ago that she started getting creative with fabric.
Try to figure out what you can do to the fabric as well as what you can do with the fabric.
Overland's artwork goes beyond quilting. Instead of sewing the same patterns over and over again, she uses patterns to do the exact opposite. She says she's painting with fabric.
It's not the utilitarian kind of quilting. It's like a painter or a sculptor, but instead of using paints, we're using fabric as our medium. I'm controlling where the stitching is going, and that's when I really feel like I'm drawing, because it's freehand and I control how fast I go.
One particular piece, called The Day I Broke My Ruler, explains her method.
I'm able to express myself and it's spontaneous. I don't have to follow the rules. I can break the rules and do my own thing.
Overland's inspirations come from her surroundings, nature, her sewing club, and her beloved husband's photography.
He's got a beautiful eye for photography, so I will look at his work and pick up on the colors and the textures, and that really inspires me.
This wave pattern is Overland's signature motif. She says she likes making waves because it has a calming effect.
Subconsciously, that's my way of finding my center and calm in chaos and of real life.
Overland majored in graphic design, so she's not afraid of using different shapes and colors. She also includes paint, beads, and her specialty dye with her fabrics. Nothing is off limits.
Sometimes I'll have a vision of what it should look like, but most of the time it just kind of becomes its own thing, and it tells me what to do, so I follow it.
Overland has made hundreds of wall art, curtains, and clothing using fabric. Most of her work is contemporary and abstract.
I realized that's the way I want to go. I want to go improvisational. That's what really feels natural to me.
Overland's craft has evolved over the years, but she never thought that the basics of sewing would have ever taken her this far.
Yeah, I don't have to say, well, I'm a quilter, or I'm this or I'm that, but I can just say I'm an artist.
For this week's In Focus, Sarah Madison, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.